Alrighty then. Welcome to another Minute Microscopy. Eric Rosenblatt here. So how about giving a like and share and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. So as an anarchist, one of the very first counter arguments I often hear is, but who will build and maintain the roads? While that question has mostly been answered, I believe there's another angle to consider, and that is, why do we even need roads? Now, I know that might sound crazy, but hear me out. While our current focus seems to be on electric and self-driving vehicles, I think we should skip over that entirely and put our energy and resources to another technology, which I believe would make roads nearly obsolete. And that technology is the drone. Smaller personal drones are currently very refined, and actually drone taxis are already in the prototype phase. I'm certain that if we shifted our development direction to this sort of thing, the average person would probably never use roads again.
He's intelligent, but not experienced. This pattern indicates two-dimensional thinking.
The advantages are many. You'd be able to travel in a straight line to your destination. Rather than be limited to 2 dimensions, you would have 3. Something that could greatly improve safety. Collision avoidance is already part of most drone systems. Drone cars could easily be outfitted with equipment that would make every drone aware of every other drone in the area. That way, each one could automatically adjust to vehicle density and paths. The navigation also becomes trivial when you don't have to follow pre-made physical pathways. Parking is more efficient because you wouldn't have to account for vehicles traveling through the lot. Drone cars could just drop right into a spot. They could even land on roofs or platforms on buildings. And autonomous driving is much easier to achieve with drones than cars on roads, too. The list goes on. Now, I'm sure, at least for the moment, there would still be a need for roads, but they'd be mostly commercial use, like for heavier, large loads being transported. But in time, even that might change. I know a lot of people would be concerned about the risk of flying inside a drone. But if we put a lot of focus on development, adding in multiple redundant systems and such, lots of testing, well, they'd be perfectly safe. And imagine this, even in the worst case scenario, like a total systems failure, these drone cars could be built kind of like an egg, providing a sturdy shell to protect you. Maybe even like a fully surrounding airbag, like the type used on the Pathfinder Mars lander. Just a few thoughts, but I don't know. What do you think? Share your ideas down there in the comments section. Myself, I find the concept of drone cars exciting. In the immortal words of Doc Brown,
roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.